Hi, I'm David Cantor, and I'm with the law offices of David Michael Cantor, and welcome to Arizona Criminal Law TV. What I'm going to talk to you about today is what to do if you're stopped for a DUI. I get asked this question all the time. If an officer stops you and says, "Sir, have you been drinking?" the answer you're going to give is the same answer you'd give to, "Sir, did you rob a bank?" or "Sir, did you kill 10 people?" You're going to say, "I'm not going to answer any questions or do any tests until I talk to my lawyer." Now, by saying that, you didn't lie and you didn't confess. You said, "Let me talk to my lawyer." Now, if the officer gets you out and says, "Let me look at your eyes, follow the light, follow the pen," you say, "Stop. Am I free to go, officer? If I'm not, then I want to talk to my lawyer." Don't do any field sobriety tests. Don't do the eye test. Don't answer questions. Just simply say, "I wish to talk to my lawyer." Now, if he says, "I'm going to have to arrest you because I smell alcohol," he was going to arrest you anyway. So you say, "Whatever, but I need to talk to my lawyer." He'll take you down to the station. You call, preferably us, and we'll talk to you. Then he'll ask you for a sample of your blood. In Arizona, if you don't provide the sample, you lose your license for a year, and on top of that, they'll get a warrant and they'll draw your blood forcibly if they have to. So we normally say on a first offense, go ahead and give that blood sample, and then ask to be released to go to a hospital and get an independent blood test. Normally they'll cut you loose, you get into a cab, and you can go get that test if you wish. In essence, the officer can now say, "I saw him weave once, I pulled him over, he smelled of alcohol, he gave me a blood sample, and I released him." That's all the officer will be able to tell a jury. Can't comment on your right to remain silent because that's your Fifth Amendment right. So it limits their evidence down to just whatever the chemical test is. Keep in mind, it's always better to reduce the evidence that you're giving them because they will say, "I saw X, Y, and Z," and they will tend to stretch what they saw or exaggerate, and that's always a problem. So if you simply say, "Nope, I wish to talk to my lawyer," it greatly reduces what they can claim that you did that night.
What's up, man?
What are you doing today, sir?
Good.
You a U.S. citizen?
That's my business.
Well, it's our business to ask. Are you a U.S. citizen or not?
You can ask, that's fine.
And you have to answer me, or I have to detain you until you can either tell me that you're a U.S.
Well, I don't have to answer you because I have rights as an American.
Sir, go ahead and pull over there. We're behind that other vehicle if you do me a favor.
No thanks.
Go to secondary for me, sir, to the right?
No.
I need you to go to secondary, sir,
No, thank you.
to the right.
No.
What's up, man?
What's up?
All right. Can we have you pull in secondary, please?
No, thank you. I'd like to go free on my way. You know, I thought this is America. I thought I had some freedom to travel unmolested, and I'm just trying to go about my business here. You know, I don't have time to play games with you guys. You know, I don't know what you think you're doing here.
Pull up secondary, sir.
No, thank you.
I want you to pull up secondary, sir.
No, thanks.
I need you to
I
pull up
want
secondary.
to go free on my way. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Did I stumble into Mexico, or is it still United States?
Let's just say United States.
Okay, well then therefore I should have the freedom to travel unmolested because I'm in America here. So,
Go ahead, go.
go ahead and go where?
Keep going on the road.
Okay, see you later.
You're right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is this your car?
Yes, sir.
You mind if I take a look in the trunk?
I do mind.
You do mind?
Yes, sir.
Can I have you pull into secondary?
What's your name?
My name's Eric Moorhead.
Is there any reason to believe that I broke an immigration law, or why do you want to check into?
I was just wondering if you would mind.
No, but why? What's the reason to want to check my trunk?
Just, your car is dirty.
Of what country are you a citizen?
What's the purpose of the stop?
Immigration checkpoint.
Okay, what's the scope of the stop?
Immigration checkpoint. Of what country are you a citizen?
Who do you work for?
U.S. Border Patrol.
Am I being detained?
No, I'm asking you a simple question.
Am I free to go?
I'm asking you a question. You need to answer my question.
Am I being detained?
You need to answer my question, sir.
Am I being detained?
Sir, you need to answer my question.
Am I being detained? I would like to go on my way if I'm not being detained. Am I being detained?
I'm asking you a question. You need to answer my question.
Telling you. I'm asking you if I'm being detained.
I'm just asking you, for the purposes of immigration, I need to ask you of what country you're a citizen.
Am I being detained?
I'm asking you, are you being, what country are you
Am I free to go?
You need to answer my question.
Are you refusing to allow me to go on my way?
You know what? You need to answer my question.
Are you refusing to allow me to go on my way?
Can you pull over to secondary?
Are you refusing to allow me to go on my way? Am I being detained?
I'm asking you to pull over to secondary.
Am I being detained?
Can you pull over to secondary, please?
Am I being detained?
I'm asking for the purposes of immigration. You need to pull over to.
Am I being detained?
Can you pull over to the secondary?
You've told me now that I'm not being detained. Am I free to go?
Sir, can you answer my question?
Am I being detained?
For the purposes of immigration, I need to ask you of what country you're a citizen.
You can ask me whatever you want. Am I being detained?
You are not being detained, sir.
Am I free to go? Okay, she's now
You know what?
looking around my vehicle. I'm free to go?
Have a good day.
Good morning. Am I free to go?
Yes, are you a U.S. citizen?
Am I free to go?
As soon as you answer the question if you're a U.S. citizen.
Sir, am I free to go?
As soon as you answer the question if you're a U.S. citizen.
Where's the border at?
It's 50 miles that way, sir.
50 miles?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Actually, we're at the 20-mile marker, so it's actually 30 miles.
Yeah. Did I cross it?
No, sir. 3 seconds. Sir, as soon as I'm satisfied you're a U.S. citizen, you can go on your way.
What's your name?
My name is Ethan Donnelly. It's right there.
Donnelly? What's
sir.
your badge number?
I don't have my badge on now.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you doing, sir?
Good, thank you.
Am I free to go, sir?
Well, sir, we need to find out if there's anybody else with you. Are you holding anybody else with you?
Am I free to go?
Not yet. Not until we find out if you have anybody with you.
I plead the Fifth Amendment, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
And why is that? Do you have anything to hide? Are you breaking the law right now?
You tell me. Am I breaking the law?
Do you have anybody else back there?
Am I free to go?
Do you have anybody else back there?
What's your name?
You know what my name is. Yeah, I have a name tag. What is
Zavala? Is that correct?
What is that you're hiding in there? You hiding anything? Tell me. Are you hiding anything?
Am I free to go?
Are you hiding anything in there? Tell me. We can stay all day here playing your little game.
Okay.
You have a problem with law enforcement?
I choose not to answer any more questions, sir. Not without a lawyer present.
All right.
Okay.
I appreciate next time you come through here, you be more cooperative so that you can make our job easier. Thank you. You're free to go.
Is being cooperative giving up my rights?
U.S. citizen, sir?
Respectfully, sir, I do not have to answer that question.
Sir, are you a U.S. citizen?
I don't have to answer that question, sir.
What's that?
I don't have to answer that question. I'm sorry.
What country are you a citizen of?
Again, I'm sorry, I don't have to answer that question, sir. I'd like to travel freely down the road,
Okay,
please.
do me a favor and pull in lane 2 over there then.
No, thank you. I just want to travel down the road.
No,
please.
actually you have to. I'm ordering you to park over there in lane 2.
Why is
This
that,
is
sir?
an immigration inspection, and you are not satisfying my need that you are a U.S. citizen.
Well, see,
So
you
pull
have
over
to have
lane 2.
a reasonable suspicion to ask me that. What is your reasonable suspicion?
Supervisor in car 1. Sir, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, sir. Again, like I've explained, I'm a private citizen. I like to freely travel down this road without having to answer questions from federal agents. Unless we're living in a police state, unless this is Mexico or Nazi Germany, it's still America, and I can travel down this road without having to answer questions from federal agents.
And all you have to do is say I'm a U.S. citizen and
Right.
you'll be on your way.
But this is a matter.
You're making a big deal about it.
This is a matter of principle to me, sir. It's
The fact that you're not answering an immigration question is the necessary suspicion I have to send you to secondary.
You asked me that question before I refused to answer. So what was the suspicion that I was an alien?
From the very get-go.
Right.
How about you, sir? Are you willing to answer the question? Are you a U.S.
We
citizen?
just want to go on our way, sir.
Are you a U.S. citizen or
Do you
not?
have a suspicion I'm not? We just want to go on our way.
I don't want to hold up traffic. I want to freely travel down the road. May I do that?
You may.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
See that, Laredo? That is how you resist tyranny, and that is how you resist a warrantless, unconstitutional checkpoint.
Are you an American citizen?
to answer that question.
Okay, well then we're going to be here for a while. Sir, are you an American
Yeah.
Are you detaining us? Yeah, do you have any ID on you? Am I under arrest, officer? You're being detained, yes. Because I can't discern whether or not you're an American citizen, and that's my job.
I know the
I'm gonna do
Constitution pretty well,
exactly
don't
that. I know the Constitution even better. Do you have any ID?
Are you detaining everyone?
I'm detaining everyone because you're in the vehicle.
Well, I can
So,
get out.
here's the deal.
You want to keep me overnight?
Whatever you want to do, kid. It's up to you.
I'm an adult. I'm a former U.S. Marine.
I don't know that.
You mind shutting the camera, please?
Why is that?
What's that?
Why is that?
Why is that? Because I would just like to know if you could shut the camera for me, please.
For what?
So that you're just not filming me. That's all why I'm talking.
It's my right to, sir.
It's okay. You can do whatever you want. I was just asking if you could do that. Do you mind rolling down the window, please?
Well, that's as much as I feel like rolling it down, sir.
Excuse me?
This is as much as I'm going to roll it down, sir.
That's as much as you're going to roll it down,
yes.
sir? Okay. Can you shut off the vehicle, please, ma'am? Can you please shut off the vehicle? You don't
What's the
mind
purpose of this stop, sir?
The purpose of this stop is an immigration checkpoint, sir. Okay? You were instructed just a minute ago by the person at point to come over to secondary for further inspection, and you guys just ran the point.
No, not at all. He waved us by.
He didn't wave you by. He waved you over here. That's why we stopped you right there just a second ago.
Oh, we thought he waved us by. I apologize for that. You know, I didn't.
You by and said continue to go on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He did it with the other cars, and he told us to wait, go on. That's. Go here.
Oh, I thought
He asked you to come right over here.
He was waving just like the other cars that kept going. Same hand signal, same everything.
Now, if you don't mind shutting off the vehicle, please, and come out, please, real quick.
Do I have to get out of the car?
Well, so I can run checks on you, sir.
Do I have to get out of the car?
Either that, or I'm going to extract you out of the car, sir, because you're impeding me doing my job as far as finding out your immigration and running checks on you. I don't know if you're an act felon, sir. I don't know what you're...
Is there any reason to suspect that I am?
Well, as of what just happened right now, there's a possibility.
It was a misunderstanding, sir.
I understand. If it's a misunderstanding, then there should be no reason why your hand is shaking or why you wouldn't be...
I got asthma, sir. That's why my hand shakes.
Perfectly fine.
Okay, I have a hard time breathing.
If there's a misunderstanding, then there should be no reason why the normal person would allow us to run checks on their identification to see if they happen to have criminal history or anything else like that.
Is there a reason to believe that we do?
There is as of right now, because you're not...
What is that? What is that reason?
Well, you're not being cooperative.
That doesn't give you guys a reason to run my name or check my papers or anything.
It gives us more than a reason to do that, sir, especially after what we just saw right now. With you guys going
we got the same wave through as everybody else did, sir.
Excuse me?
We got the same wave through as everybody else did, sir.
According to him, you did, and according to him, he...